to use you for some activity in the shoot. My activity was, it was a healthcare system, and I interacted with a coach who was going around throughout the office building and encouraging everybody and telling them about the various programs. And then he stops and says hello to one individual. Comes out, I come out of my hall, I give him a high five. This guy's up to here. It was boo. And I mean, really, we started off with him up here like this, and I almost had to jump to get to him.
Oh my God.
And then they had us do it down lower to where I didn't have to jump because the hands were hitting the outside of the camera.
So in other words, that was part of the scene?
They said, we want you guys to interact. We want to see interaction between you guys. We want to see some sort of emotion. We want it to click, and it did. It clicked from the minute we met.
Oh, that's great.
And
what does that mean, guys? That means the casting director did what? Say it louder.
Good job.
Great job. It clicked. They went to do a commercial. Okay, they were both booked on the commercial. These actors had never met each other.
Never met before.
But when they did it, it clicked from the moment they met, which shows that the casting director picked the right people.
the producer was there from the get-go.
Right.
Did you have any lines?
No. Originally I had lines. They had to cut. It's a 30-second commercial, and my lines got cut. But I'm still there as a featured extra. I get extra money for it. And then they pulled me off to the side for a still shoot for magazines.
Okay, that very often happens. If you're doing a commercial, it doesn't always happen. Sometimes commercials strictly for television or for radio, voiceover, but sometimes if it's combined with a buyout of, let's say, a print ad, so the still photographers will be there too. So in other words, that commercial will be on the air, and you also see things that remind you of that commercial in a magazine that was shot that day.
What agent is that?
The agency, the casting agency is Roy Wyman, and the agency that sent me was Famous Faces.
I'm going over there next week and give you mine.
And then at the end, they were going to cut me loose, and the producer came back and said, I want more stills of this second scene. So they did 2 scenes for stills, for print.